Hello, my beautiful soul. Thank you so much for joining me. This is your Silver Queen, and this is Silver Queen Tarot. This is a reading for the week of June the 25th. And if this is your first time, thank you for taking the time to join us today. If you're coming back, thank you for your time today. This reading, again, is general. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal read, please find the links below. And you'll also find links for the decks that are used. The 9-card spread that I usually do is going to be done this week with the Grand Tarot deck by Ciro Marchetti. Love his decks, very colorful, and I just felt inspired to use his deck today. So let's get this party started. Okay, I'm going to do my 9-card spread. At the center, which is your story, let's see what card comes up. Ooh, 2 of Wands. Decision. Need to choose, make a choice. There are 2 different paths before you. Which one will you take? In your think position, you have the Strength card. This Strength card has showed up, for the last 3 weeks, I think. So the Strength card in the same position, mind you. 1 week it was in the number 5 position, but this is the number 2 position, the Strength card. We have the Page of Wands in the position of Get. I'll come back and interpret those in a minute. In the 4th position, we have the Ace of Wands. This was also showed up in the 8th position here, but this is in the 4th position here. Ace of Wands. Very interesting. Next, we have the High Priestess. That is in the position of what you deserve. The High Priestess. You know, she's the keeper of secrets. In the 6th position, you have the 6 of Wands. I'm sorry, the 9 of Wands. Yeah, the 9 of Wands. Ooh, that's hard. That's the story you're telling. In other words, that's the story that's being projected out into the world about you. People see you as struggling with something. People are looking at you and thinking, what's going on? Oh, wow. This card comes out again, too. The 5 of Cups. It came out before in this position here. Now it's coming out in the top position of who you are. You seem to be saddened by something. You seem to feel a loss of some sort. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Coins. That is what you need. You need money. Somebody needs money. Yeah. What you need. You need lots of money. Because there's a fight that you're having. And it's costing. It's costly. And in the expect position, you have the King of Cups. Empathy. Understanding, emotional support. And on the bottom of the deck, wow, we got the 10 of Wands. Jeez. Okay. That card is really powerful because look at this guy. He is broke down. Literally broke down. Worn. Emotionally worn. Physically worn. Even the dog looking at him like, dude, just give up. And he's tired. Been carrying that load for a long time. Wow. Okay, so let's get down to the reading here. And what this all means. So, there's a choice, a path before you. There's the decision that must be made. I said this in the previous reading. So this must be for the same person. In fact, before I get into it, let me pull the 3 letters, because the Spirit is saying this is specifically for someone. So if the letters I pull begin in or in the 3rd position of either name, this is for you. The first letter is S, the letter S. The second letter is O. The 3rd letter is N. Now, this could be somebody's son, or it could be somebody needs to say no. And we need a lot of no's right here, NOS. A lot of no's. But this could be someone's son, or if your name begins with the S, ends with the S, is the 3rd letter S, or O, or N, then this reading is specifically for you. So back to the reading. The story is that there's a path that you need to take, a choice that you need to make about the path that you want to go on. The Page of Wands is young, immature energy. Okay? Young, immature energy. Very enthusiastic, inspirational, just, that exuberance that comes with youth. Okay? That throw caution to the wind kind of disposition. All right? That's in your position of what you get. The Strength card is in the position of what you think. I think you think you're not strong enough, or that you don't have the strength or the experience to move in the direction that you're being urged to move into. The High Priestess says your intuition has already told you what direction and what path to take. But for some reason, you're doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself. You have the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. The 9 of Wands is in this position here. This is a burden for you. Somebody is really extremely burdened, and you've been burdened with this for a long time. Long time. Long time. The 5 of Cups is emotional sadness. It's somebody who is very, kind of disillusioned a little bit, wallowing, kind of maybe brokenhearted. Maybe you got your heart broken in a situation or something to that effect. But the essence of this energy is grieving. You're grieving a loss, a deep loss, emotional loss. And interestingly enough, when you have the King of Cups just on the other side of that, you're looking for someone who is mature, strong, and emotionally stable to give you the support you need in this journey right now. Yeah, this King of Cups will show you support. They will show you maybe even a little bit of nurturing and patience. They'll give you the emotional support you need. And you're expecting that. This could be a father figure or someone who has a very strong, emotionally empathic disposition. The Ace of Wands here. This is interesting. That's a dry and fire dragon. But the Ace of Wands is somebody who very passionate, full of ideas. There's some ideas roaming around in your head that you just haven't executed yet. And you probably need to consider nailing down those. Maybe that's what this decision is about. It's about getting focused, about getting clear on what it is that you truly want and that you want to experience. I don't feel like you are focused enough on the right things because of the level of immaturity. And that's not a put down. That just means that we have to sometimes grow into ourselves. And it takes time to do that. So, be patient with yourself. But your intuition is there to guide you at no matter what maturity level you're at. Because you do have a lot of ideas. And you are focused on the coin. Okay? You definitely focus on that coin. That Ten of Pentacles. You want to build something that's going to last for generations to come. So let's get some clarifiers here. And I'll use the Gilded Reverie on that. Okay. Okay. Oh. So the decision, the Two of Wands card, is clarified by the Temptress. This woman is mature, very confident in herself, committed to herself, and it's the Ace of Wands. That's interesting. Ace of Clubs is Ace of Wands, and it's an 11. So this person is a person that is supposed to be in your life, supposed to be a part of your life, and it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, whatever energy you project, it doesn't matter. This woman is going to be instrumental in you making a decision, or is a part of the decision-making process. This is a woman that you're very attracted to, sexually attracted to this woman. Very, very much so. She's very attractive in her maturity, and it could be a older woman, younger man situation going on here. Older woman, younger man. It looks like there could be more than a decade difference between the two of you. Oh, and it's serious. Ace of Clubs is the Ace of Wands. There's that Ace of Wands again. Very passionate, but this is a commitment here. So this relationship is a committed relationship, whether it's a marriage or not. It may be a marriage. It may be a marriage. But this clarifies the Strength card. So this commitment needs, maybe the commitment needs a base of strength. There's something else going on here. The foundation is somehow lacking. And it could be just that age difference thing that could be happening that, gives it that uncertainty, that instability feel like it's not going to last forever. And Page of Wands is clarified by the die. Isn't that something? Wow. So there was a gamble. Somebody took a gamble on this relationship, on this connection. Somebody took a big gamble. It could be the younger guy that took the big gamble, or the older woman that took the big gamble on the younger guy. And again, it's I'm using guy, gal, lady, man, but it's just energy that I'm referencing here. But somebody took a big gamble on this commitment, made a commitment. That was something that was made, but something is shaking the core of this connection. We'll see what that is, because we got this Nine of Wands right next to this commitment. So something is shaking the core of the commitment. Let's keep going. Ace of Wands is clarified by the birds, and this is my gossip card, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's putting a lot of work in talking about. Somebody's putting a lot of time and energy in talking about this relationship, and not in a good way. They're determined to just, spread this gossip. We have the 8. Oh, this is interesting. High Priestess clarified by the Moon card. So it is all about intuitions right now. It's about, how do I say, not be disillusioned by the situation. Somebody is just they're just in a state of disillusionment. They don't see the reality for what it is. So they're choosing to hide behind these illusions. And they really need to follow their intuition, because their intuition is far more on point than they want to give it credit for. And then we have the 9 of Wands clarified by, wow, the Fox card, which is a 9 of Clubs, and that's also a 9 of Wands. This is a uphill battle. It's a fight. It's a fight. It's a fight. There's some indiscretion going on in this connection. Somebody is not being faithful. They're sneaking around. And this is one of the challenges when you have this big of an age difference in a relationship, whether it's a man older than a woman or a woman older than a man. You're going to face the challenge of infidelity, because the older person wants stability. The younger person wants to sow their rolled oats. They want to get out there and explore, and that's just the package they come in at, in their youth. But this is posing a big problem in this relationship, and some things that have gotten out and people are gossiping about it. This person, whichever one it is, knows that they have to make a decision about it, and they know which decision they have to make, but they're choosing not to. They're afraid that the loss is going to be too tremendous emotionally. Gosh. And that 5 of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Hearts, which is the Ace of Cups. And this is like the Knight of Cups in the traditional tarot. Number 11, again, this is a path that has to be taken. Number 10, I'm sorry. 28 is 10. So, yeah. This is a path that has to be taken. But this woman is going to be heartbroken by this man. Yeah, she's going to feel that. She's going to feel it big time. Wow. Clarifying the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Coins. We have the King of Spades, which is the King of Wands. Number 30. Number 3, these are lilies, usually a sign of forgiveness. Maybe there's going to be some kind of debt forgiven. It could be a marital debt. It could be a loan, a personal debt. Somebody made a debt, and the debt is going to be forgiven. These coins may signify money. So yeah, there's a debt that's going to be forgiven. Either in this connection or one of the people in the connection. And then we have the Compass, clarified by the King of Cups, or clarifying the King of Cups. This King of Cups is going to give some serious guidance here, nurturing guidance, leadership, a solid foundation, because there's foundation issues here big time. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck we have okay, the hunk. I call him the hunk. Ace of Cups, Ace of Hearts. I'm sorry, yeah, Ace of Hearts is the Ace of Cups. So it looks like both individuals are cheating in this relationship. Both are. Now, What is the dynamic of the cheating? I don't know if it's the woman that's seeing the man, or the woman seeing another woman, or the man seeing the boy. I don't know what's going on here. It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. But there's both individuals are sneaking around, both of them. And it is causing a strain on this relationship. There's some kind of debt, though, that's happening between the two of them. I don't know if it's let's get some clarification on that debt. That's what I want to do. Hold on a second. Let's see, which one do I want to clarify with? Let's clarify. Where's my other debt? Okay. All right, we'll use these. Okay, planetary. We'll go with planetary, the Black Moon deck, to clarify that that debt that needs to be forgiven, or that will be forgiven. There will be a debt forgiven here. But who is this debt? What is this debt? Sun card. It's not a bad thing. The sun, spirit, sun card. So whatever this debt being forgiven is, it's going to be a load lifted off of somebody's shoulder. It's going to be a definite blessing. Wasn't what I was expecting to see, but yeah, this debt is going to be forgiven, and it's going to be an absolute blessing. Bring a lot of freedom and joy into this person's life. Going to give them an opportunity for a new beginning. So let's do this. Let's clarify. Let's clarify this woman here in the middle of the story. Let's see. Let's clarify her. Ooh. This woman has some resources. She's got. She's stable. She's very independent. She has a lot of possessions, material wealth, material belongings, material things that, make her seem very influential. Let's clarify our Page of Wands, and the one who, I think this Page of Wands took a risk on going with this older woman here. I think he took the risk. Yeah, he is the one who took the risk. This is the 7th house of partners. Wow. So he's the one who took the risk. Now, I could get really deep on this, but I'm not going to do too many layers on these clarifiers. But this young guy took a risk on this older woman. Because of her possessions, because of the things that she had. She probably provided him with some emotional support. I don't see that here. I'm assuming that there was some level of emotional support. I'm feeling, though, that this 5 of Cups next to this Page of Wands is telling me that this Page of Wands is the one who experienced the emotional lack, the emotional connection. It's probably a lot of sex going on. A lot of hot, heated, passionate sex. Very much driven from a physical standpoint. Very much. Very much. And this Page of Wands being next to this King of Cups, this Page of Wands needs emotional stability and growth. He needs the emotional support of this King of Cups to help balance him out, help him to mature and grow. Yeah. Faith. The High Priestess and the Moon card is about faith. It's about trusting your intuition, trusting the judgment that you're giving intuitively. Let's see what clarifies this Ace of Wands and this Robin. These Robins. These gossipers. Wow. Stability. These gossipers have shaken the stability in the core of this relationship. Because somebody's listening too much to outside voices. And so that earth element of stability is kind of dwindling. Wow. This Five of Cups and the Ace of Hearts here is clarified by change. Change is happening in this relationship. And it's going to either be completely dissolved by the next new moon, or somebody's going to make a decision. Let's see what this Fox and Wands is. Oh, destiny. This is somebody's karmic lesson. This is destiny. Yod. This is destiny. Carrying this load, going through these betrayals. This is to propel someone into an elevated level of thinking, of being. Because these lessons are all karmic lessons. All these lessons in this connection are resolving in karmic lessons. And this is part of the destiny. This is part of the path. Yeah, this is part of the path. Black Moon, Lilith. Yeah, absolutely. This is all a part of the path, and you can't see who both parties, neither party in this union can see where this is headed. Symbolized by this compass. This compass is divine. The compass is guided, is divine guidance behind the scene, leading both parties to where they should be in their lives. Let's put one clarifier there, and that'll be that. Wow. Love on the King of Cups and the compass. Wow. You can't make it up. Pluto on the bottom of the deck. Transformation. This is a transforming experience for both parties in this relationship, in this connection. So to sum it all up, yeah, we've got somebody in a relationship with a younger person, whether it's male or female. This was initiated by the younger, more immature energy of this reading. This mature person is very influential and has a lot of possessions. There's a lot of gossip around this relationship. A lot of gossip. It's passionate gossip. It's that kind of gossip that it just, it burns a hole in your ear, right? And it's shaking the stability of this connection. There's a lot of things that these two individuals don't see coming. And it's going to require some strength. The commitment that they thought they made between each other is actually being shaken. It's actually not going to last as long as they thought it would or hoped it would. There is somebody in this connection that has some kind of large debt, that's going to be forgiven, but it is going to bring a new beginning for both individuals. This whole situationship is going to be transformational for both parties, very transformational. This younger person is going to mature. This older person is going to know that they, need to make different decisions. And there's a lot of heated, passionate sex there, and I think that's the basis. That's what this is, this earth element, stability. This whole relationship was based on sex. This was the basis or the foundation for getting involved in this connection. Even though common sense and intuition said this wasn't the best thing to do, and somebody didn't follow their intuition, they didn't follow their intuition. They didn't follow the rules of engagement when it comes to analyzing situations like this. They bucked tradition in order to go in this other direction. So let's get some oracle cards and close it out. And this is somebody who this thing has been happening for this has been going on for a long time. It kind of begs the question, though, if this has been going on for so long, and whoever is the one, feeling the burden or the weight of this, you gotta wonder how young this other party was when they actually got involved. And I feel like this person here, the older person, the more mature person, got involved with somebody that was more age appropriate and started having indiscretions with this person. That's what this sneaky link card is right here, this fox. But it's a burden because we got 9 of Wands and the 9 of Clubs. This is a weight. This is a weight. But this was a decision that was made, and it is going to play out in a way that both parties are going to be transformed by it. So there you have it on that. Let's get some spiritual guidance here. Truth. Ooh, the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. And you're going to have to deal with it accordingly. Justice will be done. And this is also about karmic justice. This is about karmic lessons. The truth card. We got courage again. The strength card. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'll put that on top of there. But the courage. It's going to take courage to, disengage. And finally, let's get one more. Talent. This younger person has a lot of gifts and talents. Maybe that was the draw with the older person, the more mature person. Not only were they sexually attracted to them, but this person has a lot that they can offer in the future. But I don't see it happening. Let's get one more just for the sake of closing off on them. Commitment. Yeah. This is a committed relationship, although it was built on sex, physical attraction. It is committed. They are committed to each other. But at the end of the day, again, this high priestess says, well, it's not going to work out. It's just not. This person has a lot of talent. They're going to be exploring in different areas. And, you want more stability. And you want more balance in your life. And it's not going to come with this individual. And this is going to be a transformative moment for this person. At the end of the day, freedom for both parties. They're going to be free from it. Free from the commitment. All right, that's it for this reading. Thank you so very much for joining me today. And if it resonated, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Be blessed.